Hello, you speakers. I'm Katsam.
I'm George.
I'm Javier.
I write this podcast every week. It's my baby, and I feel like it's an obligation not only to my coworkers but also to our beloved audience on Spotify, has reached 109, 199 followers.
Woo!
Yes. So if you're listening, please share this episode and help us get to a higher number, 200 at least. We'd be thrilled and really, really appreciate it.
Just yesterday, I was talking with a student over the phone, and I was very pleased to hear that she is using phrasal verbs. And if you're listening to this out there right now, Carol, she pleasantly surprised me by using the word brain drain in a natural conversation. And we spoke in English, and she mentioned that she listens to our podcast mostly when she's at the gym. So I add this to one of our podcasts when I mentioned in one of my suggestions is when you're studying English and you do it together with something that you enjoy. Do both things together at the same time, and you'll find a pleasant connection. She is doing it at the gym, and she's learning.
Yeah.
So a shout out to Carol.
God.
Yeah.
The good work, Carol. Keep up the good work, Carol.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
It up.
That's assuming that Carol enjoys going to the gym.
She does. She does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Katsa, congratulations on this baby of yours. It's great to have you here. As long as that doesn't make me a baby daddy, I really don't want to pay child. Pay child support anymore. All jokes aside, we're so glad to have this baby of yours in the USPK family.
Yes, we're so excited about
that.
Makes
George that makes George a grandfather, actually.
Yes,
exactly. All right, so stay tuned because today you're learning how to express obligation in English. Welcome to another episode of the USPK English Podcast. Thank you for hitting that play button and subscribing to our podcast channel. Remember, you can download this script for this podcast. The link is in the description box below.
And phrasal verb of the week. Take over. Okay. This phrasal verb means to assume control or responsibility of something, often from another person or entity. Here's an example sentence. Okay. The new CEO plans to take over the company and implement significant changes to improve its productivity. Ta-da. Javier.
Oh.
Business idiom of the week. Drop the ball, which means to make a mistake. Lou dropped the ball by voting against the new president. That's why we have this president that we have. Lou.
Because of Lou.
Because of Lou, he dropped the ball.
Lou dropped
I know
the ball.
whose fault it is.
Lou. Lou's.
Lou.
I know whose fault it is.
Okay, to the main topic. So for intermediate level of English learners, showing obligation comes down to using modals such as have to or has to or must. However, there is a much more advanced way to say or express duty or obligation. Javier, could you elaborate a bit more on the use of this new expression?
I sure can. The phrase be supposed to, and it means the verb to be with supposed to, is used to indicate that something is expected or required or planned or happened according to some obligation or responsibility. It is often used to express an obligation or expectation from an external source, such as a rule, a social norm, a duty, or a plan. George, could you help me with examples?
George, of course I can, and here you go.
You're supposed to give me an example.
And example number one, I'm supposed to finish my homework before going to bed. This means that there is an expectation or obligation for the speaker to complete their homework before they go to bed. Probably their mom and dad are, watching him. You got to do your homework, Tommy. All right. So another example could be the meeting was supposed to start at 10 a.m., but it was delayed, which indicates that there was a plan or expectation for the meeting to start at a specific time, but it didn't happen as planned. Now you will listen to some phrases I'd like you to pay attention to, the words that follow the phrase. is supposed to be?
This is supposed to be a history lesson, not 20 questions.
This is supposed to be my fight.
This is supposed to be well done.
This case is supposed to be full.
Okay, now let's go to the practice section of this episode. In this section, you will learn the new business vocabulary on office functions. We will teach you the vocabulary word or phrases and give you a definition. After that, you'll try to put phrases together by using the supposed to expression plus the new vocabulary.
All right, guys, here we go with number 1, vocabulary. Administrative support. Administrative support staff plays a crucial role in ensuring that the daily operations of an organization run smoothly and that employees have the necessary resources to do their jobs effectively. Includes a wide range of duties such as scheduling appointments, managing calendars, answering phones, responding to emails, maintaining records, handling correspondence, preparing reports, assisting with budget management, and supporting office operations. Now, with this information, what would be a good way to express what's expected of these important members of a company's staff? Example, the administrative assistant is supposed to manage the office schedule and assist the team with administrative tasks. Javier.
Okay, number 2, vocabulary, customer service. Customer service is the provision of assistance, support, and solution to customers before, during, and after a purchase. It involves all interactions between the customer and the company, from answering questions and providing product information to resolving complaints and addressing issues. Good customer service aims to meet and exceed the expectations of customers by providing them with prompt, courteous, and effective assistance. God, I know so much vocabulary. Doesn't that sound
There's
great?
so much new vocabulary.
I'm supposed
you
to know
should-
that, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
supposed
supposed
to
to
know
know it.
Supposed to
I'm a
know it.
teacher.
You're a teacher.
Okay. So, guys, what would be a good way to express what's expected of these important members of a company's staff? Example, customer service representatives are supposed to provide excellent customer service and resolve any issue customers may have.
All right.
Doesn't that sound good? I sound great.
It sounds
yeah.
really
Oh.
nice.
I sound great, and
Yes.
you
You did
can
there.
too.
You can too.
You can do it
Exactly.
too. If I sound great, you can too.
All right, let's try. I will try to you have raised the bar so high, so I'm going to try to achieve it. Okay. Cool. Here's number 3. Vocabulary. Data entry. Data entry is a process of entering or updating information into a database or computer system. This can involve manually inputting data from physical documents, such as forms, invoices, or receipts, into a computer system or software program. Data entry can also involve scanning or digitalizing documents to extract relevant data and inputting into a database or software program. Data entry is a critical task in many industries, including healthcare, finance, retail, and manufacturing. Accurate and timely data entry is essential to maintaining up-to-date records, tracking important information, and ensuring that business operations run smoothly. What would be a good way to express what's expected of these important members of a company's staff? Example, the data entry specialist is supposed to accurately enter and manage data in the company's database.
Nice,
Almost. I dropped
You
the
got
ball
it.
there.
You nailed it, Katza. You nailed it.
That's
All right.
hook, line, and sinker. That's a good one. Okay, so I'm sure you've done a good job, guys. Now to continue with your practice, try with the following vocabulary list on office functions and create your own "is supposed to" phrase.
Okay, here's the list. Okay. Number 1, document preparation. 2, filing and record keeping. 3, financial record keeping and reporting. 4, human resources management. 5, inventory management. 6, meeting and event planning. And 7, and last, office management.
Ooh, quite a challenge
All
right
right.
there.
Yes.
Okay, so Remember, you should download the script for the podcast so you can actually find all the descriptions for this vocabulary. So you must work on it, okay? So this brings us to the end of the episode. Let's wrap it up, guys.
All right. Well, here, according to Katza, I'm supposed to say something inspiring here, but I'm not going to pamper you this time. What I am going to say to you is hit the books. Practice if you mean business. For those of you who aren't watching this on YouTube, I am frowning at this moment. So I mean business. Javier.
Remember, guys, the brain learns by observation and association and repetitiveness. You're supposed to do it over and over again. If you don't get it the first time, try again.
Yes.
Okay? It doesn't work right the first time. There's a learning curve. So you're supposed to hit the books and get on the ball.
Exactly. And you're supposed to be brave and make mistakes to learn from them.
And you're supposed to listen to us every week.
Yeah, of course. And you're supposed to come to class too.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it for today. Thank you to all of our audience out there. And remember to subscribe to our channel. If you like this podcast, please share it with all your friends. You should also check out our YouTube channel where you can get this podcast video version. And of course, you're more than welcome to comment on our videos. You can also check our website where you will find articles about English practice and learning. And remember,
Perfect practice
Makes perfect.
all right, until next time.